What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have he considered still
second quarter? How would you grade him?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers
by not throwing the ball away.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bogut. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Thompson, and it's Livingston in at the 2 spot. Under trailing by 10. And Adams gets to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Now the feed to Robertson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adams. No good with the triple.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Stupendous. I love that. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
That's one of those alley-oops upside your head right there.
Here is Ibaka following the basket by Stephen Curry. Curry with the steal. Thompson for the triple. And the basket good. Thompson's got 5 now.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark. And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Randy Foy, he's checked in for Dion Waiters.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here is Foy. At the elbow, it's Ibaka. Not enough on that one as it misses. Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Stephen Curry. Westbrook with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Off the left rim and out.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now, here's Curry. 20 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And also defensive. Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
How about that? Take a peek at that move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. You're right. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff.
And as special as they come, guys, that was primo in terms of dunks.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Warriors leading by 19 points. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Here's Roberson. Connects. The jumper drops. Roberson's got his second bucket of the game to go. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And the basket by Curry.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Cantor, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Durant comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Roberson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Morrow, the pass to Foy. Outside Durant. Shot on the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the Warriors miss again.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Morrow kicks to Durant. Durant with another miss. Warriors leading by 19 points. Here's Curry. Pass to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State here. From deep, it's Curry. That time on the assist by Barnes. And that's 19 points for Steph Curry.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Durant. Foy with it. It's up against Thompson. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
And, Greg, if they continue to make those kinds of mistakes, then this game could turn even more south on them, and sour.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Waiters is checked in. Oklahoma City. Payne kicks to Waiters. Barbosa with the steal. Outside Curry. Spade sets a screen for Curry. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good. He got it up. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
What a humongous shot to cap their run going into the break. They finished off that half on a roll.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Warriors on top, running away with it.
Yes, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, much of the stresses of the coach was talking about taking care of the basketball. What kind of work has this team put in, making sure everyone is doing their best to limit those turnovers?
I mean, you look at film, but it's just about an in-game situation. It's just analyzing the situation and take care of the ball. Making sure that you make eye contact with the passes. And, sometimes getting a shot up is better than giving to them. So we got to just look at that and figure it out.
This team made savvy decisions.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 23 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He has 23 points, and he's stolen the ball 4 times.
And we've all watched him just be an unstoppable force here tonight.
Well, nothing they've done on the defensive end has been able to slow him down. I mean, he's doing exactly what he wants to when he wants to do it.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, a very level-headed, dignified young man. And just he has an air about it.
And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent.
Hey, guys, as important as it is to go out and compete, let's not forget the entertainment element of this game. What an unreal finisher.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Curry dishes to Thompson. Releases. They get it back. They kick it out to Green. Back to Curry. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
The Thunder shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. And finished off by Westbrook.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
In front of you now is the list of teams that haven't missed many shots at all since the All-Star break. Second, the Warriors. In third, the Thunder.
And it's been a disciplined approach from both of these clubs offensively since the midseason. I mean, they're really getting good looks at the basket every possession, and you can see it's become a point of emphasis.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in.
Sean Livingston.
Stolen by Westbrook. And here's the break. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
The three from Barnes. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
And that was a game where you just sensed that they would get it going and somehow be able to come out with the victory, but just not in the cards on that night.
Well, you had a little more faith in them than I did. I mean, I just never saw any signs of real life there that could be sustained.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Boy, you got to love it. The picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for two.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
Here's Livingston. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV. No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Warriors have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Thompson misses.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Ibaka, the pass to Roberson. And Ibaka kicks to Adams. It's stolen by Green. Barnes dishes to Green. No good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
1:32 left in the third quarter. The three from Barnes. Thunder with the rebound. Adams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
59 seconds left to play in the third. Livingston passes to Barnes. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel in all facets of the game.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Green. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Roberson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Bucket. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And Durant, here we go. Pass to Waiters. It's Durant on the wing. Kanter kicks to Waiters. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped and stolen by Spates. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock.
The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly. You're right. And caught the defense totally off guard.
Hey, guys, how about his coach? Looked like his heart was in his throat there for a second. Now, though, he's able to smile. More of a smile of relief.
Here's Curry. And he gets
consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
One second left, and down it goes just as the clock hit 0.
How about the timing?
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. We've got Rush, Maurice Spates out there with McAdoo. Then there's Barbosa, and it's Clark in at the 1 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Shot clock at 6. Foy with it. Barbosa picks him up. And it's Foy missing.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Spates sets a screen. Clark dishes to Rush. Lets the three fly. Warriors the rebound. Stolen by Cantor. Now, here is Ford. He's tightly guarded. Morrow, no good.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
From past the arc, the shot's good. Collison making the play. Morrow's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Thunder. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. There's the pick. Barbosa passes to Spates. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
And guys, something new for the NBA is the HGH testing that's been put in place. It's something the league hasn't had too many issues with or even accusations, but better to stamp it out early. And hard to argue that it should be in place.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Brandon Rush.
So, you know, Anthony Morrow, one of the real lasers as a long-range bomber in the league. First rookie ever to lead the NBA in three-point percentage. Hit over 46% his first year. There's always a place for a guy like that.
No good on the second free throw. And talking about Anthony Morrow's development, he did it the hard way. Came in undrafted in his first pro start. 37 points. Remember that game? Most points ever by an undrafted player in his rookie year.
Yeah, that was amazing, that game. And, you know, the 2010-2011 season, he had the second highest three-point percentage in league history. I mean, he's been traded multiple times in his career, though, because he's still refining the rest of his game, wanting to be more than just a shooter.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Ian Clark. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That is his first foul of the game.
And for a long time in the NBA, the stretch four was kind of the anomaly and not the standard. Now it seems that you are the rare power forward if you can't hit a three. Very few traditional power forwards now in the NBA.
The dish to Thompson. Shot on the wing. They get it back. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
With the stretch 4 and the need for shooting at the position, they don't need to be a three-point threat, but they do need to be able to hit a mid-range jump shot.
Yeah, well said. I think you need to have guys that can make perimeter shots to create spacing. The game's evolving to a space-out-the-floor type game, and shot-making gives you a chance to do that.
Fires the three. Again, the miss by Thompson.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And that one's good.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Here's Looney. He's covered by Collison. Pass to Looney. Shoots from the corner. Livingston, that's good. Quarter. Payne kicks to Cantor. Here's Foy. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Foy's got 6 in the quarter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up. Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. McGarry's checked in. And Cancer did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're leading by 35. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Curry. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and it's a defensive 3-second violation.
And around the NBA, there are some who want to redo how the NBA lottery works. They feel it punishes teams for trying at the end of the season and instead rewards others who maybe aren't doing as well.
Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. It's Curry outside, and the Warriors get it back. 1:35 left to play here in the fourth, and he gets it to go. You know, Clark, losing teams, handling losing with an eye to the future. It's a slippery slope and a very tough situation, not only for teams, but the league to try to figure out and rule on.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. Well said, and I'm not sure what the answer is. I kind of like where we are with the lottery system, but it's something to reevaluate. I don't think it needs to be tinkered with at this point, though.
Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
Greg, we don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Curry. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Spates kicks to Curry. Second shot opportunity. That's good. Curry's got 35 in the game.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Payne. No good.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Outside Curry. From deep three-point range, that's good.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
So he's...
Congratulations on the
2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.